What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mama and Papa Joe's. Today on the menu is tri-tip. Picked up a beautiful 4-pound plus prime tri-tip from my local HEB. It's not a meat that I've cooked very often. As a matter of fact, I think I've cooked it once and found it to be not the best of steaks. I'm going to try something a little different today, take it to a higher temperature. If this is your first time checking out the channel, we really appreciate you stopping in. Please take a look around and hit that subscribe button. We think you're going to enjoy what you see. To our old fans, thank you as usual for your support. Let's get started. So here is our tri-tip. Man, it weighs 4.3 pounds. I think that's pretty big for a tri-tip. Nice prime. I can see some awesome marbling. So let's see exactly what we've got. There's that nicely marbled. Nicely marbled. Fat cap is in place for the most part. I'm going to thin this out. I'm not going to completely remove it. I definitely want to get rid of this fat that's on the top side. Without taking too much meat. I want to get this fat cap down to about less than a 1/4 inch, maybe an 1/8 of an inch or so. I don't want to remove it completely. Alright, we're going to call this good, man. Got the fat cap down to about, it's less than a 1/4 inch, closer to an 1/8 of an inch. This is already gouged. Alright, got it cleaned up top without taking too much meat. I want to say what I've got here is probably a pound of trimmings. Right? This grain runs in several different directions when it comes time to slice. You can see it's running pretty straight. Alright, but then you've got some hard angles. So you got to be careful when you're slicing. You know, you might start your slices off like this, but when you get up to this area, then you've got to sort of turn this way to cut against the grain. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. What I'm going to do real quick is simply I'm going to salt this and then put it on a rack, open in the fridge for a couple of 5 or 6 hours. That salt is going to dissolve, get wet on top, and slowly be reabsorbed and taken deeper into the meat. It's going to give us a more flavorful and more moist product in the end. Here we are just dealing. This is just basic kosher salt. Into the fridge for 5 to 6 hours. Well, here is our tri-tip out of the fridge. And you can see, man, it's quite a bit more firm, darker. It is dried out. I checked it out 3 hours ago and it was nice and moist, but all that moisture has been reabsorbed, taking the salt deeper within the meat. It's gonna make for a much more flavorful product. We're gonna be pretty simple today. Some good olive oil. Doesn't take a whole lot. We're going to be using the Chupacabra's steak seasoning. Flavorful, granular, not lots of great herbs. And you know the motto, don't be afraid to put it on there. And we're gonna call that good. All right, I've got the Smokinator loaded with 15 Westernwood garlic onion briquettes. I'm gonna drop a handful of some Jack Daniel's whiskey barrel chips just to get some quick early smoke. My little wood block, my little heat block. This piece of meat, man, is such an interesting piece of meat to cook. It's challenging, I think, because of the way it's shaped. It's not even in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But we're gonna make it happen. Try to protect this little thin piece. Let's get our lid on with the vent over the meat to draw the smoke. And I think we'll be back out here in about 45 minutes to give this the first check. Like I said, and don't beat me up, I'm gonna take this to a higher temperature than I would a regular steak. I'm going to try to finish this someplace in the neighborhood of 140. From what I understand, it's supposed to give it a better bite in terms of texture. When you finish it at the regular temperature as a steak, you know, that 130, it is still quite chewy. So we're gonna take it further today. While our tri-tip is finished smoking, coming up to temp, we're gonna knock out some quick grilled shrimp. A little olive oil on these colossals. Come back with a little garlic, finely minced, some parsley, some more of that Chupacabra. This is the all-purpose, not the steak seasoning. Again, nice healthy amount. And we want to add just a little lemon juice. And you don't want to do this too early with the lemon juice, otherwise it could start acting on the shrimp. I don't have fresh lemons, so a little lemon juice. Give that a nice toss. These are only going to be about 20 or so minutes sitting in this marinade. All right, we are about an hour and 5 minutes. I'm checking the thickest part. All right, 124, 123 in the thickest part. So we've got about another 20 degrees to play with while we sear. We're gonna pull this. This took about an hour and 5 minutes with 15 briquettes. All right, that'll work. All right, these shrimp are not going to take very long to cook once they get on that hot grill. We're talking maybe 2.5, 3 minutes per side. All right, I think these hot coals have calmed down a little bit, and we should be ready to rock. I'm going to go meat side down first. All right, we are at 138, 139. I'm gonna call that good. We're gonna have carryover. That's gonna get us into that 140, 142 range where I wanna be. So I think we are good. Let's pull it and get her to resting. Tri-tip is resting. We're gonna knock these shrimp out. These should not take very long. Right, the last thing you want to do is overcook some awesome shrimp, man. So 2 minutes is what I'm going to go with right now. And I think these two are ready to go. Oh yeah, let's get them off the head. All right, here we are, folks. It's been about 20 minutes. Let's see if we can't get this baby sliced. Oh man, I don't know, you can see, look at all those good juices. This thing is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wonderful chew. Wonderful chew. Look at that beautiful smoke. Well cooked. Very happy with this. Nice and juicy. Nice and juicy, man. Oh. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. Oh, I really like that. Smoky. That chupacabra really, really works. That is beautiful. Well, here we are, folks. I will tell you that 140, the mouthfeel, the texture, the chew is much better than something closer to 130. So from here on out, whenever I do tri-tip, even though it's going to be a little more done, you're not going to have that full pink the way many of us like. The mouthfeel, the texture, the chew is 100 times better. So this is my new take from here on out on tri-tip. Man, a little of that chimichurri. Oh. That's absolutely delicious. The shrimp are perfectly cooked. Nice and tender with that all-purpose chupacabra on them. twice baked potatoes, steaming hot. Man, it doesn't get any better than this. Mama gets home tomorrow, she's gonna have some good stuff to eat. So here we are, Sports Fan, with another solid good one now. I'm getting ready to sit down and chow down. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. Join us for our live stream on Thursday. I can't stop. Join us for our live stream on Thursdays. We have a lot of fun and a lot of great conversation. If this is your first time, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell so you get notified of our videos. Tell a friend, share. Really appreciate your support. I want everybody to take care of themselves, be safe, and we'll see you when we see you.